Hey y'all, Cap National here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the editor, writer, director, DOP, DOC, and craft services for the video that you're about to enjoy. Today we have something a little special. In 2023, Microsoft announced they'd no longer indefinitely host screenshots and screen recordings on Xbox Live. They advised to download anything you'd like to save, and I did just that. I added dates to them, and then they sat on a hard drive up until now, August of 2026. So this video, considering the first screen recording is from 2016, this video is technically 10 years in the making. But they sat on a hard drive up until now. I am now currently way out in the middle of the Southern Cascades in Mount St. Helens Shadow. I have no service there. I haven't seen another human for like 3 hours. I'm not leaving until I get this done. It's been 10 years now. Anyway, what the video is itself, again, is everything that I felt compelled to either screenshot or screen record at the time. That being said, this is not an MLG highlight reel. From like 2016 to 2018, everything is pretty mid. When you see me on a motorcycle, take first place because I passed somebody who wasn't moving, you'll understand what I mean. From like I'd say 2019 forward, at that point I start playing, I become a serious gamer, and the content kind of steps up a little bit from that point forward. Anyway, I decided the best way to do this, essentially I wanted to make, like, the only way that I would want to watch this myself is if it were in the following format. I'm going to give a brief description of what the clip is prior to the clip being played, and then the clip will play. That way I'm not talking over it and competing for audio, with contextual game audio. And then it will just go clip to clip after, in that order. The idea being, of course, that this is the kind of like the video that you play in the background. You get home this is exactly how I'm going to watch this video. I get home, I'm off of work, I'm going to play Minecraft. I'm just going to have this in the background. Every now and then I'm going to hear something that's going to pique my interest. I'm going to look up. But like, this is about to be, I think it's going to be like 45 minutes, where the first 20 minutes is like mid gameplay and it's just me talking about mid gameplay. So like, I don't know. Stick around. On God, it's towards the end, like some of it's pretty entertaining. But just, you know. Alright, this first video for the 2016 sequence is exactly 10 years old today. How about that? But it's from Fallout 4. I was able to get aboard the USS Constitution and ride that for a little bit before the creation engine ripped me from its deck. Let's take a look.
Soon we shall be moored no longer. We are away. Two points to start.
Wow, wasn't that neat? This next clip is also from Fallout 4. I was able to spot the UFO. I reloaded my save and then looked in the direction of the UFO, and I was able to produce this clip.
I wonder what the acoustics are like here. What the...
And lastly, for 2016, I pass a guy standing still. I teach another player a lesson in hubris and humility and pre-victory celebration. Let's watch. Wow, I bet he feels pretty silly. Let's watch that again. Alright, that wraps up the 2016 sequence. Moving into 2017, we're going to start with a little Forza Motorsport, some drift practice in a highlighter yellow Camaro. The track is Daytona. I've been there personally a few times for the 24 hours of Daytona. In this next clip, I shoot a guy through a tiny hole. Alright, this next clip is going to bring up two very important discussions. First, switching to your pistol is always faster than reloading. I firmly believe that. You're going to see that principle pop up in numerous clips throughout this series. Second of all, it's very hard to not talk about the first Call of Duty Modern Warfare without bringing up the M40A3 with an ACOG and the absolute pinnacle of sniper gameplay that it was. That was the best it ever was. It never got better than that. In this clip, I don't have the ACOG unlocked yet. That does pop up in later years. You will see that. Stick around. This is the remastered version. What I do have is a fucking sick skin on it.
Our UAV is online. UAV recon standing by. Airstrike standing by.
This next clip, same as the last, proficiency with your sidearm is essential.
Well done. Victory is ours.
Man, I sure do miss Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Moving into the 2018 sequence, we're going to start with Skyrim. In this save, Skyrim does belong to the Nords, and I have nearly finished that fight. Next up, I haven't quite dialed in leading a target at this distance yet, and instead subject them to psychological warfare. Here's a little more Forza Motorsport and some drift practice, this time in an AMG GT. I have driven numerous of these, many of them, so many of them, so many more than you have. Okay, let me take this seriously. I used to work for Mercedes. I used to work at a Mercedes, and not like doing glorious work. I parked cars at Mercedes. So yeah, I've driven a few of these. Here's more drifting in Forza Motorsport, this time in a BMW. Forza's gonna call it a perfect drift. It's sliding. Wow, that was perfect. This next clip is, we're bringing it back to Fallout 4, this time on a survival save, no mods. I come across some wild dogs and respond in the only way that is appropriate in that situation. Here's a screenshot of Diamond City at Christmas time. This next clip introduces a good friend of mine who's going to pop up in many other clips from this point forward. This is Squanches giving it way too much gas as we climb Mount Chiliad in our motorcycles. Here's a screenshot from Fallout 76 beta. I was there, Tricentennial pre-order. I regret nothing. In this next clip, we bring it to the United Kingdom in Forza Horizon. More drift practice, again in a BMW. Getting a little bit better, a little bit more dialed in. This next clip is from Sea of Thieves, but does not include the party chat of me screaming at Squanches to just please fucking swim faster. And in this next clip, we're bringing it back to Call of Duty. We unlock the ACOG for the M40A3. In this next clip, we're going to throw a flashbang and then pop whoever got it hit with it. Stunned.
UAV recon standing by.
Wow, what an absolute joy to use. Would you like to see it again?
UAV recon standing by. Enemy UAV is airborne.
It was perfect.
Wow, what an amazing high. I've been trying to replicate that since 2007, and believe me, you can't. Moving into the 2019 sequence, this first screenshot's from Apex Legends. It was my first time being Apex champion. For 2019, you're going to see a lot of Apex Legends. The game had just come out and it was very popular at the time. I played a lot of it. Watch again in this next clip as I use far too many bullets to lead a moving target. This next clip is also from Apex Legends. If it sounds like I said that slowly, it's because it's my fourth take trying to say that. But anyway, I didn't know this building was occupied. Consider me sufficiently startled.
Enemy down.
For a fourth Apex Legends clip in a row, watch me save an AFK teammate.
Punching a tunnel.
We are all outside of the ring.
Care package being delivered.
Photos ready. Heads up. Care package coming in.
This next clip is from Rocket League. I used to not be the Rocket League prodigy that I am today, so me scoring this goal was a big deal for me at the time, and I felt the need to clip it. Wow, dreams really do come true. Just like in this next clip from PUBG, when I get the mythical pan kill. This next clip is from Halo Combat Evolved, the remastered version. I got my hands on the weapon of mass destruction that is the OG shotgun. I'm absolutely carving through the flood. And we are back to Apex Legends with this next clip. Long-range, semi-automatic weapons. I definitely have a type. Apex Legends is no exception.
Confirmed hit on target.
Alright, this next clip is actually two clips because way back in the day you used to be able to stitch and edit screen recordings right there in the app, and it was amazing. Anyway, the first clip is a demonstration of the reflexes required to be Apex champion, and then the second clip is some grenade spamming.
Who's ready to fly on a zip line? I am. Thermite grenade out. Throwing thermite grenade. Throwing.
Man, I love grenades. This is foreshadowing the absolute blast that I have playing as Fuse. In this next clip, I'm bullied by my teammate.
Grappling. Half the squads remain.
What did I say? 2019. A lot of Apex Legends clips. Here's another one. Wow, another Apex Legends clip, and this one's also a double. In this one, I wipe a squad with a shotgun through a hole in the wall, and then after that is a montage of punching. And lastly, for 2019 is a screenshot from Sea of Thieves. This is a ship in full hunter livery. Alright, we are moving into the 2020 sequence. This is the noticeable change of pace. I, like many of you, had an interesting year for 2020 and found myself with more time on my hands. I was able to switch up from casual to a little bit less casual. This first clip is from Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This is Warzone. This is my very first game of Warzone. This is me winning my very first game of Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone with the receipts. Enjoy. What a good time that was. This next clip is also from Warzone, and it is my favorite clip from Warzone. So we've got to have a little discussion about this clip before we watch it. So first things first, the loadout is inspired by Fortnite. Primary is a SCAR with a suppressor and thermal optics because I want to win, and then secondary is an RPG to blow shit up. Second, everything about this clip is very, very intentional, and why it's my favorite Warzone clip is because that intention pays off. I'm going to go over this one time, one autistic deep dive into this, because it's going to come up again later, and I don't want to have to deep dive into it every single time. So enemies, when they're looking for you on the horizon, they're not looking for you, they're looking for your movement. And if you don't give them any detectable movement, you may as well be invisible, and that leads to a lot of advantages. So, my camo, for example, I'm Desert Tan to blend in with the environment. A lot of players typically, go for the flashy whatever to show off their purchases or show off their achievements. That's not what's happening in this one. Base camo, Desert Tan. Second, weapon is suppressed. I don't want to give away my position, don't want to show up on a map. Third, my movement is very, very low and very, very slow. That is intentional. I'm crouching everywhere, and it's working for me. Fourth, my teammates are dead. They're actually still in the game watching me. You can hear them react. They're speaking Spanish, but they're there for a nice little spice. Fifth, I'm using the terrain to my advantage. This is very, very, very important, and it allows me to get as close as you see me get to these enemies in this clip. Using these rocks, I get right up on these guys. And all I'm doing is just going low, going slow. I'm not poking my head above these rocks. I'm giving them no detectable silhouette. I'm completely invisible, and I'm able to get profoundly close to these guys. Roll the clip. Let's see what happens. This next clip is also from Warzone, but it's way less profound. In this clip, we're returning to the Sea of Thieves. Squanches is the captain, and Squanches is texting and driving. Will we crash into the rock? Tune in and find out. So fucking hard to say. Okay, this next screenshot is from Skyrim. This is Breeze Home in Whiterun with my Whiterun Guard regalia. In this next clip from Warzone, I catch a most wanted target lacking.
You eliminated the most wanted target. Good.
In this next clip from Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, I try to land on 30 feet of runway. Here is what I'm going to call a casual yoink in Sea of Thieves. This next clip felt way faster at the time when it happened. Felt like I was Matrix bullet time Neo dodging obstacles. And to think it says I failed that stunt jump. This next clip is also from Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, and it's also on a motorcycle. In this clip, I am chasing a guy to kill. I probably have no reason to be doing this other than love of the game. Anyway, I go off the radar, I get my stickies equipped, nothing can stop me, I'm gaining on him. Let's see if I'm successful.
I'm guessing you don't want a back rub. How can I help? Okay, I can deal with it. There, you'll have a minute.
Sometimes you just have to improvise. Like in this next clip from Apex Legends when I run out of ammo.
Enemy taken down. Recharging shields.
I need a weapon.
Kill confirmed.
I am taking fire threats.
Right.
In this next clip, I'm genuinely startled. This next clip from Apex Legends still upsets me.
Come on in. Old Painless is waiting.
Reloading. Killed on it. Pure dead. Brilliant.
Good job.
Heal it up.
Healing. Watch my back.
I still need you.
Wow, what an unbelievable end to what was likely going to be a really good run. This next clip is from Grand Theft Auto 5, and it is likely my favorite clip from Grand Theft Auto 5. It's the introduction of one of my other good friends, I Am Trailer, who's going to make an appearance in this series, and it also features Squanches as well. We are way over-prepared for this mission. We are taking it very seriously. The mission requires a simple extraction of an item, maybe a couple of casualties, possibly optional. That's not the approach that we're taking. We are kitted. Everybody's got black, masks, body armor, weapons. We've got the helicopter we're rappelling down. Let's see how it goes. That just goes to show that preparation isn't everything. This next screenshot's from Grand Theft Auto 5. Same people, about a week later. This next clip is a rare one from Minecraft. This is one of the few times I've ever experienced a bug in Minecraft. Wow, my Minecraft building sure has come a long way in the last 6 years. This next clip is from Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. This is having a mission down to a science. God knows how many times I did that mission. This next clip is from Apex Legends, and it's the last clip for the 2020 sequence. In this clip, I successfully bait out the enemy by spooling up the turret aimed away from them, and then unloading on them when they come around the corner. Let's watch.
There's a full mix. I'm covered for you, mate. Hey, Sheila. Don't worry. She fights.
Wow, that shield and turret combo sure did work. Moving into the 2021 sequence, we're going back to Apex Legends, but this time, this isn't my favorite clip, but this is probably the highest quality clip. I am alone, third partying, which is pretty much the pattern for most of my Apex Legends gameplay for 2021, but that's a whole other story. Anyway, I'm alone, and I've amassed a large amount of heavy ammo, and the clip starts after I've wiped out the second to last squad, and I'm just moving straight into the last squad. I am making myself one man feel like two full squads. This is the peak use of fuse and for controlling area. There's one moment in here too. I fire a couple rounds at a down guy just to lure out the teammate. It works. Take a look.
Enemy knuckle cluster. Rings nearby and close to 60. Plenty of time to luxuriate. Kill that joker. Ring ain't far. She's close to 45.
You know, that clip also shows another strategy that I've adopted in 2021, throwing as much ammo at the problem as possible until it's solved. I started that with so much ammo, and at no point did either remaining team not feel pressure. I just kept firing from the high ground. This next clip is from Grand Theft Auto 5. I make a sniper shot from really far away. Watch this guy take a 40 to the head from 300 meters.
Spotted an enemy. Knuckle cluster out.
This next screenshot is particularly sentimental to me. This is the first from No Man's Sky, and it is my first base. Fun fact, that base is still standing. Remember, switching to your pistol is always faster than reloading.
Champion eliminated.
They shooting at me.
In this next clip from Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, I very professionally take down a bounty target.
My vintage 93 TV.
This next clip is a fun bug in No Man's Sky, where you are launched into low orbit. More No Man's Sky. This time a screenshot of my first two expedition prizes, the Golden Alpha Vector as well as the Normandy. This next clip is going to bring up another topic I'd like to discuss. That's going to be sound design in video games, and more importantly, when sound designers absolutely fucking nail the assignment. The shot, the crack of a charged Sentinel shot in Apex Legends is an example of that. Let's listen to the soundtrack.
Serving him a knuckle sandwich. Knuckle buster out.
Perfect. God, it is so good. If you see my teammate down there not being revived, that's why he's not being revived, is because he's down there. He pushed when he shouldn't have pushed. This next clip, if you still got your volume turned up from listening to that, keep it turned up. This next screenshot is from No Man's Sky, the game that serves as a perpetual wallpaper generator. Do you remember the M40A3 with an ACOG? So do I. It's gone forever, and there's nothing that we can do about it. But we can chase that high in this next clip from Apex Legends. Watch me do that, and then put 1,000 rounds into a tree.
Player taken down. Down another ankle biter. Reloading.
5. Beginning.
In this next clip from No Man's Sky, I am AFK, but that's not going to stop a sandworm from flying over my ship. Your Squanch is doing everything they can to make sure I don't squanch a goal. In this next clip from Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, I'm way out in the middle of nowhere at the Redwoods dirt track, and I do not feel like driving back, so I call a cab. To my surprise, the cab driver wants to take the track. Join me for a first-person near-death experience in Grand Theft Auto 5 Online in this next clip from Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. Wow, that clip had pucker factor. This next screenshot's from No Man's Sky, again, which serves as a perpetual wallpaper generator. This next screenshot is also from No Man's Sky. This is my main save at 420 hours. This is a blinker checkpoint. This next clip is from Sea of Thieves. Oh god. This is the bug in Sea of Thieves when you lose service or lose internet. This is that. All right. This next clip is from Apex Legends. This is not the best clip from Apex Legends, nor is it my favorite, but it is somewhere in between. So my teammates, they died early on because they like to push when they shouldn't. They stuck around. One of them is going to have some choice words. That's funny. Anyway, so earlier on, coming up to the end, I saw another guy who was alone. He saw me, I saw him, we saw each other. He did a little crouchy crouch at me. I'm like, all right, you know, this guy isn't a threat. The threat's ahead of us. I push, he pushes. We're both laying low, and then this clip opens up right at that point. There's one squad left. I wipe them. I'm at a secure location in a train car. Nobody even knows I'm there. And I see this guy again. At this time, boxing matches for the end were all the rage, and I'm like, I've never been in one at this point, and I really wanted to. I figured this guy, he's been friendly so far, we've been crouching at each other, so like maybe this is it. I go out there, I toss my weapon, let's see what happens.
Blasted a whole squad, and that's why you don't light me fuse. Just one squad left. I was specifically told the fun would never end.
Crazy 8PEX Kila says. Garbage Eunice Tall Apex your unworthy try Fortnite build of air B.
Taking damage.
Wow, the salty teammate at the end really makes the ending that much sweeter. This next clip from Apex Legends, this is my favorite Apex Legends clip. So earlier we talked about how laying low, you may as well be invisible. There's another opposite to this. Sort of the opposite, sort of the same. It's called going high. Same idea, don't make a lot of noise, don't be obvious, just crouch down. In these games, nobody looks up. You're either looking ahead for enemies or you're looking down for loot, but you're never looking up. So I'm on top of a rock. I got a bunch of grenades. Let's see how I use them.
Rings in the neighborhood with me knuckle cluster. Stand back, knuckle cluster's firing. Another load's coming. Cover your gap for that. More thermite. Serving him a knuckle sandwich. Rings near, got me 10 holes. Where am I going long? Serving them a knuckle sandwich.
Man, that 170 something consecutive ticks of thermite damage. Holy shit. In this next clip from Halo Infinite, I dodged death twice, then beat somebody.
Off and away. Surprise, motherfucker.
This next screenshot is from Skyrim. This is my horse. I never had a horse in Skyrim, so like when I got this horse, I was pretty stoked on that. I didn't realize how losable they are, so this not only is my first horse, this was actually my only horse because I'm not going through that again. In this next screenshot from Forza Horizon 5, Squanches and I drink from a river. I'm the white one. In this last clip for 2021, we take a look at the Halo Infinite experience during the holiday season. Alright, we are going to start off the 2022 sequence with a clip that I'm proud of. This is in Forza Horizon 5. This is I completed everything. This is the first time I ever did anything like this. I was super proud. Take a look. This next clip's corruption is brought to you by Microsoft Clipchamp.
Ground vehicle requisition.
Fantastic work.
Wow, how cool that clip would have been had I not given Microsoft Clipchamp a chance. This next screenshot is from No Man's Sky. This was during the pirate expedition. Space pirates. In this next clip from Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, my cab driver is a victim of gang violence.
Fucked up.
Again, this next clip's corruption is brought to you by Microsoft Clipchamp. It's also, I think I'm like 99% sure it's the last clip that has this level of corruption, so just stick with it. Anyway, Sea of Thieves, what was happening? The Captaincy update had just been dropped. I was walking around my ship looking for all the cool places I can place trinkets. I was really excited for this update. Anyway, I get an unexpected visitor. Let's see what happens. I cannot tell you how poor of an experience I had using Microsoft Clipchamp to add the dates and titles to these clips back in 2023. Maybe that's why they sat on my hard drive untouched for however many years it's been now. Don't use Microsoft Clipchamp. It's terrible, and it's just, how dare it stand where Windows Movie Maker once stood. This next clip is from Grand Theft Auto 5. Squanches is in a gunfight and in desperate need of extraction. I come in for the rescue. Let's watch. This next screenshot is from Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and it's the only Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order content I have in this, unfortunately. But this is, these are all of the plants. I 100%ed this game. I'm very proud of that. This game was amazing. 10 out of 10. In this next clip from Grand Theft Auto 5, I'm engaged in a gunfight in a desperate need of extraction. Squanches comes in for the rescue. Let's watch. And as a little fun Easter egg, you'll notice I'm wearing a green jumpsuit. That is the Sprunk suit. In this next clip from Grand Theft Auto 5, I attempt something that I had seen on, where did I see this? Like probably Reddit or something. But I wanted to land my plane on the Maze Bank Arena Tower. I attempt. It's all happens in first person. It's a cinematic experience. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I'd say I failed that successfully. This next clip is from Sea of Thieves, and what a gem it is. I am waiting at an outpost for somebody to come offload their treasure in the hopes that I might be able to steal some. Sure enough, some players roll up, and even better, they have open comms, and one of them is a child. Oh my god, it's amazing! Anyway, I board their ship, I drop the bomb. I do die. I'll explain what happens after the clip. But let's watch.
Doing like the worst dock of all time.
I'm not trying to dock. We're just trying to sell.
We're not. Oh my fucking god, dude.
We're literally just selling, bro.
Do you not realize that there was a mermaid?
I know, but that we're literally gonna
What'd you
sell
just
them and
sell?
get off. The stronghold cake.
You can sell stronghold cakes? What is that?
Wow. I love that you can hear the reaction. Long story short, what happened after the fact, I sailed back as quickly as I could and finished the fight, made about 25k in loot. They were able to sell off the best of their loot, but I was still able to sell the scraps. In this next clip from Grand Theft Auto 5, we test Squanch's cardboard downforce on a highway. In this next screenshot from Grand Theft Auto 5, I get ripped with Squanches. This next clip from Rocket League sucks. This next clip is from Forza Horizon 5. The game audio is withheld for licensing reasons. But as you can see, I like to play in first person, and Forza Horizon is no exception. I've chosen an inconvenient vehicle for this. It's like steering a missile you can't see out of. Take a look. This next screenshot is the first from Fallout 76. as well as the end for the 2022 sequence. One, this screenshot was pretty popular on Reddit, and then two, Fallout 76. Holy shit. I played so much Fallout 76 in 2023. Let's look at the screenshot and then get into it. Alright, this first clip for the 2023 sequence is from Fallout 76, as well as most of the clips in the 2023 sequence. So I did not play this game much, even though I was a Tricentennial pre-order edition player. I played it on launch and was not impressed, and I ultimately shelved it in favor of other Bethesda titles. However, the Nuka World on Tour update at the end of 2022, I saw some of the promotional material for that, thought it was kind of exciting, and decided I'd give the game a second chance, and I'm very, very, very glad that I did. The game is incredibly fun and enjoyable now. You're going to see I played a lot of it in 2023. This first clip is from Fallout 76, and it is an interaction that I had with some players. What a lot of people will say the best thing about Fallout 76 is the community, and I think this is a really good example of that. Fallout 76 players are fucking weird in the best possible way. Let's watch. What a weird group of people. I love them. This next clip is going to be the first from Insurgency's Sandstorm. This game took the role for my first person shooter cravings when Battlefield wasn't scratching it, Call of Duty wasn't scratching it, Apex was, at that point after they gave Jibby, I just wasn't playing it anymore. So Insurgency Sandstorm really scratched that itch. Very, very milsimmy. Really like that. Anyway, I'm laying down suppressing fire when my teammate decides they're going to stand up. Let's see how that works for them. Next clip is from Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Got some good variety this year. There is going to be a lot of Fallout 76, but there's also some good variety. In this clip, I'm flying a single engine over my then home of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, with squanches. And yes, because I played Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 with no assists, I can fly a plane in real life. This next clip is from Fallout 76. Keep in mind, this is still the first half of the year. I hit 1,000 hours of gameplay, and I'm very excited about that. Look at that. I'm a level 256. In the last Fallout 76 clip, I was like a level 12, so like seriously, it's a meteoric rise. I was playing so much Fallout 76. This next clip is a little more casual. This is Grand Theft Auto 5. We're gonna take a break to be flown around in first class by squanches. How neat was that? This next screenshot is a series of screenshots from Fallout 76. These are my Vault-Tec ID badges. Starting at level 150, every 25 levels I just took a new photo. This is level 150 to 250. For each one of these, I can remember taking all of them. I remember what I was wearing, or why I'm wearing what I was wearing, what I was doing. It's very cool for me to look at these. I hope you enjoy them. This next clip is from Fallout 76. I finally got my hands on the Enclave plasma flamer. I said that right? I guess I'm gonna play it back, and if it's still in the video, I said that right. But I finally got my hands on one of those. Item as described. Y'all were telling the truth. This thing absolutely fucking melts.
Nuclear alert. Repeat. This is a level 2 nuclear alert. Poseidon Energy Plant WV-06 has suffered.
This next screenshot is from Fallout 76. It's another ID badge, level 275. This one, I am become death. I had just finished that quest. I had just unlocked the nukes. Oh my god, I spent the summer of 2023 fucking dropping bombs on everybody, everything, all events. I was starting them, people's bases. If I didn't like your player icon or your flag, you got a bomb. I was just dropping bombs on everything. I was having so much fun. I was working from home. It was super easy for me. I had a really, really good time that summer just dropping bombs on literally everything. This is that ID badge. This next screenshot makes me sad. This is from Fallout 76. This was my first base. This was my forever home. This was amazing, and it was very, very meticulously detailed and very well decorated. Everything had a purpose, and everything was exactly where it was supposed to be. And then one day I accidentally deleted it, and I could never bring myself to recreate that. Here it is. This next clip from Fallout 76, I sync emotes with a random while we're waiting to go have our way with Earl. Here's some upside down flying in Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. Watch me finish this race with .0000. I did it! This next screenshot from Fallout 76, level 300, my Tricentennial level on my Tricentennial pre-order edition, right there with the Vault-Tec Tricentennial sign. Super proud of this. Super proud. Take a look. This next clip brings it back to Insurgency Sandstorm. When I'm playing as the Insurgents, I like to really get into it. I like to durka, little Muhammad Jihad. My teammate gets in front of me. Let's see how that goes for them.
I'm coming for you! God damn it!
In this next clip from Fallout 76, I join the game and something explodes immediately. This next clip is from Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, and we are going to the stunt races. All you need to know, White Car is an asshole. White Car is the a-hole. I take them out and maintain my position. Let's watch. That was absolutely flawless. Textbook. In this next clip from Fallout 76, this is it. This is the Fallout 76 we were promised.
16 times the detail.
I have every enemy on me right now, and I'm just trying to... That's why I got Potato Aim, and I'm just trying to tag them so I can get XP or their drops. But we've got Sheep Squatch, Deathclaw, the fucking Scorch Beast, Mirelurk Queen. Let's take a look. And lastly, for 2023, one final screenshot from Fallout 76, my level 325 ID badge. I was at West Tech, I was grinding. All right, and with that, that is a wrap on what we're going to now call the Xbox Live Capture Series. Thank you for watching. If you've made it to this point, you're hearing my voice. Thank you. Why not like it? Maybe subscribe. Rest of the shit that we're going to do here is pretty fun. I can finally leave the woods. This whole I've been in the woods now, like, for 26 hours. That's how long I've been working on this. Not like 26 hours straight. I took some hikes, I did some other things, but like I've been in the woods now for 26 hours and it's time to come out. I gotta post this. So, thank you for watching. I had a lot of fun making this. It was really fun to look back and see the memories with my friends as well as the progress that we've made over the years. I really, again, I can't stress how much I enjoyed making this. This was more fun for me than it was for you, but this was for me. And if you're enjoying it, then I'm glad to. Anyway, thank you. Goodbye.